I think this is a big transitional year for us. Obviously, with the new coaching staff, half the team on both sides are made up of freshmen, so it's a very young team combined with good experience with upperclassmen. So I think a big goal for us this year is to really grow as a team with team camaraderie, team chemistry, and just trying to set strong precedents for the future.
Yeah, so I think starting every season, our goal is to be conference champions. I think that's the overarching goal of our season as we begin the first month or so of season playing some non-conference schools, and then by the time March rolls around, we're traveling around the conference and we're leading up to the conference tournament. But so goal is always to have a high seed going into the conference tournament.
Obviously, as kind of Brandon said earlier, our biggest goal is to be conference champions. Going forward, we got second last year in the conference, and it just wasn't close enough for a lot of the guys on the team. And the freshmen coming in haven't really experienced it, and I think the rest of the team is really going to kind of help push them along and keep that hunger for that championship and that ring going.
I think our biggest goal this season is to definitely make it back to the conference championship again. And I think that this is going to be a good year and good competition throughout all of conference.
Yeah, so I think the biggest benefit of Coach Willie and I, we're both very young and very relatable to these student athletes. And so one of the things that we've been really trying to implement is high energy and high octane practices each and every day. And that's one thing that our players have done such a phenomenal job of, is bringing the energy every day and wanting to work to get better. We think that there's no reason that we can implement fun, competitive drills in each and every day, in everyday practice. So I think it's one thing that's really helped our team grow as a team and get closer together and hopefully lead to a path to success.
I think they've kind of come in and put more of a relaxing tone over the team. We always finish practice on a happy note. We're always excited to go to practice. I think that they make everyone feel calm. So whenever we were playing in the fall, I know whenever they would coach me, the matches would be okay, no matter what the outcome was.
One thing that's really stood out for me so far, especially with the new freshmen coming in, is that everyone's willing to play and willing to compete. I think especially at a high level, it's tough to come in as a freshman and really, transition from high school tennis to college tennis. But our freshmen have done a really good job of that. So you'll see this weekend that we'll play a lot of freshmen, and hopefully they'll be willing to step up. And that's one thing that we've seen in practice in these previous weeks, is that everyone wants to play and everyone has that competitive fire to them. So we're pretty excited about that. So I think on the men's side we have 3 high-quality seniors that are captains: Cooper Kearley, Josh Sheeran, and Davis Plummer, and then Brandon Beck as a junior. So I think those 4, coming in as non-captains last year into this captain role this year, they're really going to step up on the men's side. And on the women's side, I think also along the captains' lines with Maggie Davity, Natalie Tubes as juniors, and Jordan Cognac as a senior. They've really done a phenomenal job of stepping up to the plate and filling in those voids of the 7 seniors that graduated last year. And so we're looking forward to them stepping up to the plate and hopefully easing the freshmen's mindsets and calming them down as they approach these match days.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty interesting this year with half of our team being freshmen. 7 guys are freshmen, and the other 7 are sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So undoubtedly, I see the leaders starting in the senior class with the 3 seniors, and then myself as a junior and the 2 other juniors. We've obviously got the most experience. Most of us have played in the lineup in some way or another for the past 2 to 3 years. So we've got the on-court experience. So I definitely think that we've got some great opportunities for the 4 captains, the 3 seniors and myself, to kind of take some of these younger guys under our wings and say, look, this is what college tennis is all about. Let's go do this thing, and let's have some fun while we're doing it.
I think our singles lineup has a very strong 1 through 6 all the way through, Grace being our 1, and whoever would like to step up and fill in the 6. I think that the doubles is really coming along strong. Morris Kelly, one of our freshmen, has really stepped it up. Her doubles game is incredible. Ella is being a great leader as a sophomore, coming off Ella Shields, and the team is looking very strong. This should be one of our best years so far.
For the players, a lot of the freshmen, I see it as a big sign of inspiration. Coming into college season, everybody has that goal to go to nationals, become an All-American. And throughout the years, some might see it as unattainable. But last year, with a team going to nationals for the first time in 30 years, I think that unattainableness is no longer there, and that everybody sees themselves capable of reaching that goal. And then our coaches just sit there and enforce it even stronger, that we're respectable, blue-collar kind of people, kind of workers, and that anything can happen with us if we work for it.
An immense amount of confidence on both sides too. I think it was a super cool experience for those two last year, and I think everyone tuned in online, both on the men's and women's team, and they saw that as an attainable goal.